So back with another Rule the Waves 3 episode. Now I've gone on a bit in the battle, only to the fact that we have now encountered the enemy ships. San Francisco is for some reason gone to AI control and I cannot control her. What have you done? Loses contact with division. Okay, that is a larger force than I expected. We will forget this ever happened. Good day. Oh, they have destroyers here. I don't know how they were able to get destroyers through the short range thing. Maybe because they got the destroyers here first, before the war started. Oh well. San Francisco is misunderstanding orders. So are the light cruisers. Right. Roll is now independent. Formation line ahead. And direction of travel is towards Cuba or Guantanamo. Well, Guantanamo Bay is still on Cuba, and because Cuba isn't an independent nation in this reality, could still class it as just Cuba. This guy is coming back around. I will oblige with his request of continuing to battle us. Briefly. He's like the contact keeper of the Spanish force. So essentially sink him. He's no longer going to be their contact keeper. They need a new contact keeper. What the hell happened with you? Did you get an engine room hit? Rather damaged but not destroyed. Engine room hit. Turret jam. Turret back. Yeah, you've had your engine room hit. We're the Americans. We don't leave a man behind. Turn around. We're the Americans. We never leave a man behind. San Francisco finally rejoined her fleet mates. Course 263, please. Victory is for the USA because all our ships only took light damage.
It's not funny. It's disappointing that I tell you to tidy up and there's more crap.
Right.
Oh, get rid of some.
Minneapolis has condenser problems and counter flooding.
Okay, clothes you don't need anymore. Where are
The Friedrichs are ready to build.
None.
Again.
Okay. How much school clothes in your room?
Let's get 3 of the Friedrichs. We've already got the Arkansas on the way.
Skirt's getting new ones. Skirt's going to get new ones. Jumper keep in case you don't like blazer. P top keep. Where's the rest of it in there?
And then ships in service.
Oh, that's 2 straight away. You've got 2 lots there. Still 2 lots of clothing. You said nothing in there was. Also, you've got that cupboard you can store stuff in. You don't do it. I keep telling you you've got that cupboard.
Off to the Caribbean. And my next thing is going to be nothing else because we don't have the budget for it. Okay, unexpected battle. We've got more battleships.
Right, the bed's ready for when you want to change your room.
And I think we got... Oh! Among the ships here is the USS Cuba, the ship we took off.
If your bed's ever getting loose, all you need to do, if I'm not here, use a set. Star drive. Or ask me, Dad, my bed's getting loose. Can you come and tighten it?
So yeah, your top speed is 20 knots.
There's a chain down there as well.
Yeah, I saw it.
I'll bring those 2 down.
Unknown ship sighted. Now, this is the time that the Cuba is going up against her old countrymen again. And she's division flagship here. Rallies of the
in your room still,
Cincinnati
so you told me there was no crap in your room.
class.
It's still crap in your room, Scarlett.
Right. So, one armoured cruiser here, Pedro
Fucking
Diago.
enough. You just, I don't know, if you put stuff back in there tidy, just as you
Yeah,
said
I had to take my box out.
No more than
from
one.
There to put my rats in. But
No, I said if you put stuff back in there tidy.
that wasn't me, that was he.
Not all you broke. Your box is under that stuff.
My box is his.
I will admit the box and the duvet is me.
Okay, that's fine, hey, carry on.
Mine was under there with my jumpers. With my feet.
What are those jumpers?
Alright,
And then never
so this begins a pursuit now.
I'm never throwing away.
I'm gonna throw one.
No!
No, I just find your hand.
And the ship they're going after with their guns
Doing one
is
thing or the other,
Yeah,
don't
I'm putting, I did this.
kind of obviously the ship that used to be theirs that they
Hayden,
lost. Yeah?
do you want the board games?
No!
Okay.
Oh, and they're heading down to Cuba, still thinking Cuba's one of their own ports. Oh, isn't that cute? Oh, God. Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh. Say again? Oh, I forgot about that. Hold on a second, viewers.
Yours as well? It's yours.
No. What that was I forgot I'd made lunch and then, well, partially ate some of my lunch then forgot about it for some reason. 19 knots, so we're already faster than them anyway. Okay, they're all going in. They did more damage to us than we did to them. Typical. I'm essentially going to do what I did last time because then you guys cover our foreign stations. Yep. Longer gun barrels, that's what we needed there. Now medium please, high priority please, thank you. Only the Navy can win this war. Only just the Cuba. Okay, this hasn't gone well. Yes. Yeah, the Cuba's out for 4 turns. Seems the fact, though, with the class that Cuba is a part of is true. They have taken more damage than one would think for a ship to take and lived. I'm going to take this time to rebuild her. With a better quality gun. And that's also then going to correspond with a 22nd knot. Pittsburgh, you're not even worth saving. Good day to you, sir. Brooklands. Brooklands. You guys are going to wait till the end of the war. We're only refitting the Cuba because she got heavily damaged. She got heavily damaged, so she had the opportunity to be refit. Okay, Germany is joined in. That's the best news I've heard this entire time. No, it isn't. It's the worst. Take a chance to end the war now. Okay, prioritize the battleships. Because they're at war with us, and Spain's also at war with us, they have the use of Spanish ports, which is annoying. Very annoying. So that all could muster up while the threat of much larger German ships. Okay. Might as well see what the Germans are bringing. Long enough, if they're not destroyers, then we're screwed and we're all running. Run into Barracool. Oh, and they found the transports. Oh no. Literally, oh no. It's not one of those oh no anyways, it's a oh no. Those transports didn't follow my commands. Still a victory for us because they didn't sink 6, they only sunk 5. And they got a damaged light cruiser out of that.
Papa! Dad, I've reached 120 feet!
Okay. Well, compensations or annexations. That is okay for me. Everyone back to the North American East Coast. Reserve fleet. Everyone that can go to reserve fleet. new 10-inch guns and fire control. Okay, then these ships are going to be sort of a little bit problematic on their dating now because no fire control. Right, I'm going to hold the Friedrichs for West Africa. Chicago, what are you doing in West Africa? North American East Coast, we don't even have anything in West Africa. The only part that is part of American Africa is Mozambique. American controlled Africa. Yeah, the Brooklyns are all going to have to go in for a rebuild. We're going to need more corvettes. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is design a new corvette. Of all that. Go. Go. Corvette Steve is on the way. No, it's Strive. I mean, not Steve, but Strive. Spy from Italy. Let's try and get extra budget. I tried getting extra budget. I got a slight bit extra, but not enough. Right. For the Arkansas, I want Arkansas herself to be the first of her class to be completed. Right, once Cuba comes out, I will begin rebuilding the Brooklyns. This will spell doom, and also to that meeting.
This meeting is over. God bless the United States of America and release the hounds.
I'm running that troop to the ground already. Have them both dismissed from the service. Better 8-inch guns. Oh, the Friedrichs use 9s anyway. Right, Brooklyns. Open your design for rebuild. Kinetic guards 21 knots. You've not got more powerful guns there. I know you can get a rangefinder with 2 placements. Yep. And the only problem is the rate of fire thing, then you know the Brooklyns are okay to go. Chicago. Chicago, it's, you were nice to know, but we've decided not to renew your contract with our Navy, and we are sending you off to Argentina, and you're being renamed Ventus Cinco de Mayo. Oh, I will say to viewers, I will be making a battle cruiser a little bit later on that will be named the Ventus Cinco de Mayo. for context of that, back in Ultimate Admiral, I had this really great, really awesome American campaign that got save wiped because of game updates. But my MVP ship for that was a battle cruiser I was initially selling to Argentina, but then I pulled an Agincourt once we declared war on someone, I forgot who. No, Baltimore, you're also going. And as a sort of a nod to the fact it was originally Argentinian, I decided that we never renamed the ship. And that has led to it being called Venta Cinco de Mayo during all its escapades. No, keep your 6-inch guns. You're gonna dump your 2-inch. No, you're not gonna be able to go quicker without more engine stuff. Yeah, you need your fire control. Get the first Pro-Dreadnought look, and you're done on rebuilds. The Michigans. God, just because we need battleships. You know what, you guys are useless. We got new ones on the way. This is only a temporary measure. It's only a temporary measure. We got the Arkansas on the way, which I will accelerate just for your desire of needing a bloody battleship. Right, New York and San Diego both are going into halt for right now. Cuba has finished her reconstruction. Support ship handling from Austria-Hungary. Still in Fred going to red. Why does Fitz it to be so expensive? Cooperation would be a wonderful thing. Ohio and Arkansas both can strengthen our own navy. Yeah, and then spend that money on getting USS Frederick to begin her construction. Heavy secondary batteries. Tensions low, Congress reduces spending. Perfect timing for Arkansas and Ohio to come out though, because it then means we have more budget are free to continue rebuilding some of our ships. Happy to host such fine ships and their friendly crews. Is my response to that. 2 ships finished the working ups. Two corvettes are commissioned. Means more foreign station vessels. Right, 4 turns on that guy, and then I'm going to be having to rebuild the old corvettes. Best to avoid problems now, but strengthening the navy, you know, wink wink, may be a good idea, Mr. Prez. Open for rebuild. New paint. Go. 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 Get out of my sight. Oh god, 6,000 tons. Cuba. The 3 more turns, then I can feasibly begin designing a new battleship. Beating the army has to be a top priority for us. Okay, so San Francisco is completed her rebuild. Powderamas. Then Brooklyn and New York would have finished their reconstructions, and San Diego is also on the way. Yeah, we're getting the Friedrichs on the way, don't worry. Stop worrying, or else you're gonna have problems with your admirals not being happy with you. North American East Coast. Next turn. Yeah. Go on out of turn. We should condemn them. Okay. So, while they're complaining about more armed cruisers, I'm going to build up our dock sizes further, and then get us a battleship design underway. Right, 15500, 18, 10-inch, speed priority, torpedoes 0. Thought for a second that my dog was just sniffing up at me. Must have been seeing things. Right, Oklahoma. You're good for free turn design developmental. And your design developmental will be taking a massive change because we got better 12s. So you're going down to 12 inch from 13. Rework the design. Design developmental. And also because we're having complaints of armored cruisers. That's it's legal as well. It's legal. It's legal. Okay, bring it down to 6 inch. Down to 6 inch, that up's 10 inch. Yes. 12,500. $100 a gun. Take off those. Memphis design. We'll also go in for design developmental. Yeah, send that guy because he's a poor ship handler. I really haven't had use of my rear admirals because I haven't you know made divisions ever. I did in an off-screen campaign, but then that didn't actually work out. 4 ships. Then Oklahoma, I'm going to increase your design study time. Go down on that, but increase your ammo instead. Yep. Leave room for upgrades. Not now. Now, is there enough room to build Oklahoma? Yes. For just Oklahoma, though. No sister ships can be built because I'm right now prioritizing armored cruisers as the Congress has ordered me to. Okay, 2 more turns. Then Salt Lake, the last of the Friedrichs, will be completed. New dockyards completed. 3 more turns, it seems. Game system. Anti-France rebellion. Okay. I'm guessing the French side is going to wave the white flag. No, that's a stereotype only from World War II. I could start the construction of a second Oklahoma. Yeah, I'll start construction on Delaware as well. And Delaware is going to be on an accelerated construction schedule. Must be coupled with diplomacy. Recent increases, or private dockyard stuff. So I'm going to assume the private dockyard stuff's like some guy built an ocean liner. Right, I want a new destroyer because we're going to need more destroyers on the way. Go, go, turn, boom. Technology sharing with Russia has ended. Okay. Rebels been eradicated from French territories. Okay. Yeah, make the best rangefinders. Even if it does mean then that the Tungsten class and Oklahoma are going to have to be halted. And Northampton, but hell, it's new rangefinders. Denounce the aggressive policy of Russia. Okay, we can carry on the building of Oklahoma. Not void for entanglements, spy from France. Oh, how come our unrest has just come up? High naval expenditures. I don't know what they're talking about. Yes. Memphis is commissioned, central firing. That's annoying because okay. Northampton, Seattle, Huron. Weight savings are active. No, that's great. Resume constructions. And we want a new armed cruiser. Okay. Go. 2-turn design developmental. The Juno. 7 Junos are going to be laid down. Even if, yeah, 2 of them are going to have to be halted, but... Or more than 2, but 2 right now. And then more comes later. But now's not the time for panic. If anything, right. God, my arms are getting cold. Just- There we go. 3 more turns, then we have a whole bunch of the stuff actually available again. Oh, bunch of budget available again. Best fire control. Go for it. Nine-inch quality 0. That means the Friedrichs are trouble already. Budget up. Oklahoma's commissioned, True Destroyers are commissioned. Treaty with Great Britain. Good job, Az. Good job. Literally. We got a treaty with the most threatening nation to us, bar France. Well, actually, France not even in invasion range, so yeah, it's honestly still Britain's the most threatening nation to us. Yep, Delaware, go for the better range finding. All of you guys get halted. And then you carry on to 17 turns. Wait, France and Germany are at war. load our deficit. That guy's out. 11-inch guns are better. Nope. Tucson is going to be no more. I'll be at the displeasure if I don't build an extra battleship. Go ahead. Right, so they want a battleship being built, evaluated in 4 turns, so I need to start this now. Ooh, yes! Normal freeboard though. Yes. Normal freeboard and medium range. Good. Go. Go. Just to cover that, I will have a Nova Oklahoma be built under our current budgetary constraints while okay, we're at a state of war with Germany. Mobilized fleets. All destroyers to trade protection. And so the San Francisco's got trade protection. The Orleans are and Dakotas are in problem territories now. Local yards, because now we can actually do it. No, we cannot. We cannot refit right now in the middle of a war. Oh, our unrest level is. Oh, that build requirement though is no longer there, so. And also as well, we got stuff that will require a redesign of the Dreadnought. Right. You're no longer needed because that populist buying a popular opinion thing is changed. Push for hard terms. Go for another 4 months of design developmental. Oh my god, right. Literally the entire Navy, trade protection, year, type, done, digitally, done. All corvettes though stay on foreign station duty. Navy can fight on if needed. Derailed by a hawk party. Steam turbines. Looks like we're going to be having Montana be actually a lot better than initially planned. Of course, sir. causing Germany problems. Troll tops. You're being reworked because immediately turbines. I want to keep it within 10% changes, so central firing. There. Final tweaking. I'm going to build Montana. I'm going to build 2 Montanas. Montana and Nevada. Nevada, although then they're going to be halted alongside most of the Junos, so then we can still cover our budget. Oh, God. Navy can fight on if needed. Derailed again. And they're not sending anything to us though, so yeah, we're all still doing fine then. I think next up after the Montana and Nevadas are completed, Junos, right, we will do a new battleship design with superimposed guns and wing turrets. Two turns, blockades causing shortages in Germany. Navy can fight on if needed. Oakland and Reno are in. Welcome to resumption of construction, Flint and San Juan. New docks completed. Only the Navy can win this war. The Bremen has been forced to intern herself in a neutral port. Okay. Throw away the key because this is going to be a long war without a massive naval thing, so we're going to have the people displeased that we didn't have a massive naval power. I'm going to do that. Now for once a victory points gained for the enemy. Okay, so I can now continue construction of Nevada. And I'm going to order the design of the Connecticut name change, but it's got a basic idea of the layout I want. Just oh, we can only have 3 centerline guns. Never mind then. For right now. Ship design, as that's where that stuff is in. Okay, we've done that, so and Southeast Asia. And the Bismarck Archipelago. Now you see why I took prestige options, because they took a bit of a dent because we didn't get a major battle, I'll add. Major war. And then Britain took Cameroon. We took the Bismarck Archipelago and Hainan Island. No, no. Not yet. Upheaval in Northern Korea. Okay. Strange reality where America controls North Korea. Anti-Spanish rebellion. Okay. Close to understanding full centerline turrets. Okay, I'll get the design in because I could just developmental add. I could just add the A turret, B turret I mean, later. Yep, I can add B turret to the design. Economizer. None of us guys have reported getting dreadnoughts yet though, so seems it's close to arriving. Right, reserve the entire navy. Battleship. Rework your design to incorporate in a B turret. A turret gets moved to something like that. 23,500 is the best weight we have, so I will go to that tonnage. 12 inch. short range. I'll keep you up medium range. Lower that down, remove that. Lower that back down to 100. Delete those, because who really cares about having torpedoes on their ships? Do that option. 1 ton. Can't afford that design developmental yet. Okay, so design developmental. Open Wyoming. Go for design developmental. During which time we realise we're not going to be able to build Nevada in time, and we scrap her on the docks. Local yard. The North Dakotas, they're not really going to be doing much at all, even if they do get their refit. The Orleans, though, yeah, they'll get their refit. Turbines, 23 knots, fire control, central firing. Go, go, go. Okay, tensions with Italy. France and Britain we're okay with. Destroyer screen. They suffer the consequences of their carelessness. Build. Three of them, and then halt all of them, and then halt one of you. So without a doubt, Italy. Oh no, Spain crushed their little rebellion problem. Oh well. Give it maximum publicity. Oil firing. So I had to give me it after the Wyomings got their design developmental completed. I hate this game at times. Industrial production increases. I have just the man for the post. Weight control, light cruiser armor config. Okay, 3 turns, then we have Montana. Japan got the first dreadnought, just by a couple of turns. France's relations with the rest of the world are okay. By all means. Montana is commissioned, build railroads, long-term prosperity reasons. New Orleans class have finished their reconstruction. Well, most of them have finished their reconstruction. Now they have, and Montana is okay. Able to Q ships. Now we are in need of new armed cruisers and new light cruisers. What the hell is this game giving me, design wise? No, we're going armored cruisers. Okay. Essentially a miniature battle cruiser. While they've done that, I will go for a battle cruiser design. No. It's not giving me any sort of battle cruiser design that I want. By all means, let's try it again this turn. All good and all, just 25 knots and a B turret, please. If you go with B, you might as well go with X as well. To 27 knots. Extra tire armor, slightly. Yep. Done. It's a battle cruiser, no deck extended. The Lady Lex will go for design developmental. Small tube boilers 2, scouting force is now here, which isn't great. By all means, we need the money. I'm going to lay down 2 Louisvilles. Then we don't have the dock capacity left to build, but we do have enough dock capacity now to build Lexington, so nothing important came along. Great Britain is taking Morocco, okay. Pro-Italian coup has taken place. The Lexington gets laid down. She is going to be the first of the battleships, of battle cruisers, I mean. Threatened by Spain. As I found out last time, naval aviation lighter than air is surprisingly useful. So I'm going to keep it. Private shipbuilding expands dockyards further. Leads to war, we're ready to fight. Right, that will be handled quietly and discreetly. I'll get a sister ship up to spec. Fine. Early airships and success has so far eluded them. Mastering secondary turrets on battleships. Okay, that's great. Great news. Secondary turrets on battleships have been mastered. Boom times. Long-term prosperity. Okay, Congress has gotten increased funding to us. Slightly increased, that is. They suffer the consequence of their carelessness. New industrial stuff. Spy from AH has been discovered. Okay, I can do that, because AH isn't really that much of a threat. They're still there in their development. Boom. God, I feel sorry for the Austrian Navy right now. Wyoming is commissioned. Spy from Spain. Give it maximum publicity and denounce aggressive policies. U-Docs completed. We can build up to 29,000 now. No, 30,000. Louisville herself will be halted for a couple of turns. Better armed to beat them soundly. We're arming to beat them. Help Japan root out. Okay. Yeah? What, Scarlet? Alright. Keep on top of those people saying that we're gonna need destroyers to combat submarine threats. Early airships. Airship bases. Right now, New York. Airship base. In New York and Boston. And then in Miami. Guantanamo. Alaska, Anchorage. Eastern Illusions. At Dutch Harbor. Give it maximum publicity. We are no longer allying ourselves with a nation who believes they can spy on us while we are allies. Four more turns than Lexington is completed.
How was your coffee?
You know, speed is going to be the thing to torpedo protection. No. I won't design that then. If speed is going to be a problem. Reliable rate of fire below 8-inch now, it's great. no, I can't do triples. There's no use building something of that size. Okay, Bougainville is ours, and that makes Britain more of a threat. Lexington is commissioned, she's overweight, but she's commissioned. We shall not get involved with entanglements. Yeah, you can take that though. Yes, go for that. I think I've got something for at least the North Dakotas. Arkansas, I still see them as useful vessels for in their battleship form. Fire control's not the best, central firing. Okay, so for a main gun it can't allow an upgrade of quality, but it will allow quality for a secondary gun. Okay, bring you down to 11-inch guns then. Pre-dreadnought speed for 21, which would be your highest speed you can go to. Clear your submerged mounts. Okay, you can't get additional deck armor or else it's going to affect you badly. Yeah, it's got more main gun ammo than secondary gun. Deal with it. North Dakotas are going to be carrier conversions. Brooklands are again in need of a rebuild. Oil turbines. Fire control, improved 6s. Good, good, good to go. Go. The Cuba again. Powerful those guns. Your engines get increased again. Speed gets increased. You get rangefinders finally for you. Your engines are made reliable because normal speed, and you get more deck armor instead. Good, go, 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 go. Now the Friedrich's having obsolescent problems as well. I'm just going to set everyone that needs a rebuild to rebuild. Fire control, improve secondaries. How much better? Right. Then 8-inch. 8-inch guns then to satisfy the requirement of your main guns not being able to be updated. The SFOs. The SFOs are obviously getting their 6-inch updated. Turbines, central firing. 23 is as fast as they can go. No, they could go 24. 24 is as fast as they can go. You lose the torpedoes, but you regain some casemated secondary guns. This time a 3-inch. And additional deck armor for a little bit there. There. You guys go get built. Rebuilt. Oil. Uncramped. Still like trade protection vessels, and I could just send you out. Cincinnati's. These guys have been outdated for ages. All okay. This is why everyone, you should check how much your costs are getting when you're doing rebuilds. Those two are the more expensive ones. Brooklyn's are cheap. These guys don't come cheap. Dockyard size increased. Lexington's finished working up. Destroyers are here. Should avoid foreign entanglements. Mentioned steel production stuff is great for protecting the president. Freaking hell, it's the free tricks that are so expensive. Everyone's expensive. We only just got director firing as well. God, no. No director firing. Now wasn't the time for you to become a availability thing. Up 2 turns to Louisville is out. About 12-inch guns. No. Right. Louisville can go faster than Street. Okay. Naval aviation heavier than air. Assumption of those guys. And I will, for a turn, resume Arkansas. No, your sister ship doesn't have it. I'm not going to have it either. I'm not going to have that guy have it either. Especially when we're in a budgetary crisis that needs all ships that could be off the dockyard lines, off the dockyard lines. Which Louisville is now off the dockyard lines. New dockyards, another one, the Brooklands is out. Rebuild. Like, yeah, a lot of the Navy's coming out of rebuild now. Great. Let's see what they'll give us on a new battleship. No, we haven't even got like 14 or 15-inch guns available yet. Strongest note, best possible diplomatic language. So what I'm going to take design-wise for a new ship is going to be an enlarged Lexington. 34-500 for 12-inch guns. 12-inch guns and Y turret being moved. This guy is going to have the name... Oh, hello there, Kill. This guy is going to have the name that I said I would use for battle cruisers after it became really famous in one of my UAD stuff. So the Veinticinco de Mayo, which is after a Argentinian ship. In reality, Argentina's aircraft carrier during the Falklands War, as well as also Veinticinco de Mayo was originally an armoured cruiser class that was purchased off of Italy for the Argentinians. Go for the win. Airship performance increases. Okay. Oh yeah, I should mention I did set some things differently, like I reduced the research rate. Lighter than air to medium, but still work on because it's surprisingly worked better than I thought it would. Is going to be my response to that. Seaplane carriers. Okay, I'll design a seaplane carrier then. Catapults. Yep, get rid. Go. Go. Industrial resources. 12-foot rangefinder, advances, AON, AP stuff. Right. The Cinco de Mayo is going to be built with 4 vessels. Cinco de Mayo, Saratoga, Constellation, Ranger. So without a doubt, Italy symbols 10 of them. I will move on this next turn. I'm going quick. Okay. Okay, I return with Arkansas finishing her reconstruction and Pueblo also finishing the reconstruction. Why not? Sent battleship, amphibious operations, UN, aircraft types, new proposal, naval patrol, range and speed, again, for the type, Salt Lake City, we welcome you, Haiti, not going to enter such course of action of go and take over Haiti yet. We will tell them we'll support whatever comes. previewed to 840. We're going to have that reduced down, aren't we? You cover the speed requirements, you cover the range. Yeah, just because you have a slightly better range. No, thank you. We're in state of war, Germany. Okay, welcome to war, everyone. Yes. Activate everything in this miserable state of navy. And literally because of locations and everything, everyone is just going to go trade protection themselves because, again, locations. We don't need anyone to power project to stop blockade yet, so we can all have them protect our trade. Because we all know protecting the trade of our country is going to make all things better. Ladder aiming. Okay. And upon hearing that kill, if he still is immediately like, oh no. As kill has a massive problem with ladder aiming from UAD. System is different here though than UAD. Firepower, toughness. Right. Move along an extra turn, X lighters. They have nothing. Literally nothing. I also have nothing. It's literally sort of a phony war in that we can't send stuff to them, they can't send stuff to us. The air-launched torpedoes. Build up to 40 aircraft airfields. I didn't think of airfields yet. I've only just got airship bases. So I can sort that out later. Britain joins in the war. Finally, something productive can go on in the war now. Fighter prototype, firepower and toughness was my requirements. You cover my requirements the best. was something. Yet they're now being blockaded. Well done. Our alliance. Specialized submarine designs. You know what? I think it's time that we just start a sub-building program. Look him up for a whale key. Yes, we can develop torpedo bombers. Toughness, range. Velocity gets halted, so then we can just squeeze by the turn. Approved seaplane carriers. Oh god, I just selected that over something and I don't know if even that was better. So, competent leaders in charge, yeah. People would see would have saw my true reaction to that statement by just looking at the face cam. Rune has had to intern. Okay. Ships have finished their working ups. But they better deliver victory. You know, I want another war with Spain because we've got amphibious operation stuff, which has made it that going against Spain would be a much more interesting thing. Cover the requirements the best. Secondary director, improved triple turrets. Reduce rate of fire and reliability penalties. Though it doesn't do anything else. You know what? I'm going to take a calculated risk. Lexington, right. Into Northern Europe we'll go Lexington, Nevada. Lexington, Nevada. Louisville, Augusta. Galveston, Flint, San Juan, and a few of you guys. And we are going to play an engagement this war, so then we actually do get something. But in true fashion for me, this battle will only appear in the next episode. So stick around for that. Hope you enjoyed. Silent Service going silent.